until 1 to the 5. See all 4 participants lined up. Miss Home Street on the bottom, followed by the Oxshire Marketing Delta Rail Track, then Spirit of Detroit, Graham Trucking, American Dream. There's the 6-minute period. 6-minute period is in session. Start-finish line buoy right here below the pit area in Madison, just south of Mulberry Street. The crafts will travel to the right-hand side of us up into turn number 1 or the west turn. They'll thunder up the back straightaway, the Trimble County, Kentucky shoreline of the Ohio River, greet the fans camping out and watching the Gold Cup in Milton, Kentucky. They'll go into turn number 2 or the bridge turn. Long chutes here for this 2-mile track, tight turns. As we mentioned earlier, you want to do well in the first tee of the weekend to get those points built, get some momentum going. You don't want to beat yourself here in 1A or 1B. 5 minutes and 10 seconds until the start. There's the 5-minute period. 5-minute period in session for Unlimited 1A. The Unlimited Hydroplanes, the world's fastest racing boats, 28 foot in length, 14 foot wide. 6 of our 7 participants powered by the T55 Lycoming turbine engine. Generates 2,600 horsepower, 6,700 pounder racing vessel. As all 4 lead the dock, first out the Home Street blue and white, Jimmy Shane, followed by the bright red with the blue and white striping, Spirit of Detroit. Next out is your defending APBA Gold Cup champion, Andrew Tate in the U1. Oxshire Marketing presents Delta Rail Track. And following Tate to his left is the red, white, and blue Corey Peabody in the U98. Graham Trucking, American Dream. It is a clock start format. All boats in the H1 Unlimited Hydroplane Series has a beacon light on top of the cowling. You have to stay above 80 miles per hour during the warm-up period. If the officials feel you're violating that 80 mile per hour rule off plane, you could be issued a 1-minute penalty. That will be something to watch as well with the video online with H1 Unlimited streaming. Up in turn number 2, that's the hometown favorite, the Home Street blue and white. The Miss Madison Incorporated based U6 Miss Home Street. Jimmy Shane, the driver, a native of Havre de Grace, Maryland, now resides in Maple Valley, Washington. Your Gold Cup winner in 2014, 15, and 17, the U6 Miss Home Street. Off turn number 2 here in the warm-up period. It is the dominant red with the blue and white striping. It's the U7 Spirit of Detroit. Bert Henderson's chauffeurs out of Rockville, Ontario, Canada. The owner out of Detroit is Dave Bardish. There's your defending APBA Gold Cup champion by the start-finish line buoy. That was Andrew Tate in the dominant white with the orange and yellow effect. U1 Oxshire Marketing, Delta Rail Track. Andrew Tate hails from Walled Lake, Michigan. The boat owners, Lori and Mike Jones, out of Lake Tapps, Washington. And our final boat down in turn number 1 is the red, white, and blue U98 Graham Trucking, American Dream. Corey Peabody drives out of Kent, Washington. The boat owner is Rob Graham out of Milton, Washington. We are coming up on the 2-minute period, 2 minutes. You can cut the race course, back chute to front chute, just right across from us from the start-finish line buoy prior to the entrance pin of turn number 2. You can cut into the infield on the front chute to back chute only at the GPW turn 1 course prior to the DMZ zone down in turn number 1. 1 minute and 40 seconds until the start. It is Unlimited 1. Now Shane, you saw, made a maneuver, crisscrossed that front chute, but that was a legal maneuver. Plenty of boat lengths. Looks like he wants lane number 1. We're 1 minute and 25 seconds until the start. Now the U98 powers up on the outside, the Graham Trucking American Dream. Right now, Shane looks like he has a good stake at lane number 1, but lots to decide before they get to that entrance pin at turn number 2 prior to the start. Coming up on the 1 minute period. All 4 boats entering turn number 1. There's Shane to the inside. 1 minute period is come and gone. Shane right now, lane number 1. Andrew Tate trying to slide into that 2 lane. Bert Henderson in 3. Corey Peabody will go to the outside. 45 seconds away. Shane appears to be ideal on his timing marks. As we look above the Ohio River as the boats creep down the back straightaway. Shane is in 1. Tate is in 2. Henderson is in 3. Peabody is in 4. 30 seconds away for Unlimited Heat 1A for the American Powerboat Association APBA Gold Cup here at the 69th Madison Regatta. 20 seconds away, and by my timing mark, Shane looks ideal. 16 there at that entrance pin. Shane in 1, Tate in 2, Henderson in 3, Peabody in 4. This looks to be an ideal start as we begin our APBA Gold Cup in Madison, Indiana. As they come to the line, you see the clock, you see the line. It looks legal from here. We're racing in Unlimited 1A in the APBA Gold Cup. Bert Henderson, a stout engine on the outside in lane number 3, leads in turn number 1. Let's go to the drone shot, and now Jimmy Shane takes the lead in lane number 1 in Miss Home Street. Andrew Tate trouble down there in turn number 1 in lane 2 in second. Bert Henderson actually second in Spirit of Detroit. Tate in third, Peabody in fourth. Boy, Shane, a valuable lane number 1, leads it. Halfway up the back straightaway, it's Shane in front, and Henderson, a dynamite ride in second in lane 3 in the Spirit of Detroit. Your defending champion in third. This is critical points for second. Here in Unlimited 1A, the start was good. Start was good. We will come down to complete lap number 1 of 4. Your leader is the U6 Miss Home Street with Jimmy Shane making 2 Rooster Tails over Bert Henderson driving a dynamite 1 here in 1A in the Spirit of Detroit. Andrew Tate, your defending champion, has work to do. In third position in Auction Marketing Delta Real Track. From the sky, it's Shane comfortably in front. But with Henderson running on the outside wake of Shane, that's going to be an advantage for Tate. Tate trying to make up ground on the inside for the second place position. Peabody in third. Beautiful shot down the back chute as Shane extends his lead. Make it 2.5 Rooster Tails. Henderson still in second. Tate in third. Peabody in fourth. As you see, Henderson now he extends it out a little bit, about a tail and a half over Tate in third. Your leader, Jimmy Shane, exiting turn number 2 with the Milton Madison Bridge in the background. We're halfway through Unlimited 1A, and it's the hometown favorite, Miss Home Street, in front. Second place, Bert Henderson, and boy, these are going to be valuable 300 if he can hang on for 2 more laps in second in the Spirit of Detroit. Andrew Tate had that trouble in turn number 1 on lap number 1, fighting hard in third in Auction Marketing Delta Real Track. All 3, the top 3 in turn number 1. Now Shane has gone outside the pins a little bit to try to find smoother water, maybe trying to put Tate at a disadvantage in that third position with his wake, but comfortably in front. It's the Madison, Indiana-based Miss Home Street with Jimmy Shane. Bert Henderson, he's drove a beauty, still has work to do. And Tate trying to make up ground on the inside as a blister into turn number 2. There's Henderson. Tate's got it down to about 10 boat lengths per second. White flag is displayed. 3 in the books and 1 to go for your leader, Jimmy Shane, in front. Here's the battle. Let's keep the cameras on the second place position. Bert Henderson. His second place advantage is now down to 7 boat lengths. Shane comfortably in front. Peabody remains in fourth, but here's your battle for second in Unlimited 1A. You don't want to beat yourself here early on, and Bert Henderson is trying to hold on for these second place points. Nice turn by Bert, and boy, Andrew's boat just not working well on the pins on the inside of the Auction Marketing Delta Real Track. And now Henderson extends it back out for second with a half a lap to go. Your leader, Jimmy Shane, entering turn number 2, will keep this eye on second. Henderson in second. Tate in third. Shane swinging way outside as the camera widens. Now from the aerial, here's your winner of Unlimited 1A, Jimmy Shane and Miss Homestreet. Here's your battle for second. Here comes Tate. Here's Henderson. Did Bert go to sleep? No, it's Bert Henderson. Wow. By 2 boat lengths over Andrew Tate in the 3rd position in the Oxshire Marketing Delta Real Track. And we see Corey Peabody back in the 4th position, trying to come around and get those 169 points in 4th position in the Graham Trucking American Dream. But boy, this Gold Cup, Brad Luce and I have been fortunate to work many up in Detroit. This first heat of the weekend, the A and B section, you don't want to beat yourself. You want to score well. And Bert Henderson, what a valuable 300 there, and what a great run by him in lane number 3. As you saw from the aerial up in turn number 1, Andrew Tate was in lane number 2, and it looked like his boat was having trouble negotiating the tighter turns here in Madison as the U98 Graham Trucking American Dream crosses the finish line in the 4th position. And now, thank you, Joe, we look up the U6, Miss Homestreet. There he is, Joe, right here. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. The U1, now he's refired, okay. Thank you, Joe. We thought we had your defending champion down, but he refired, so he'll come back in under his own power. And there's your unofficial winner of Unlimited Heat 1A here at the APBA Gold Cup, Jimmy Shane in the Miss Homestreet. The boats will go through tech inspection after Unlimited's 1A and 1B. So we're off and rolling here at the APBA Gold Cup. And boy, Dynamite Camera